And we mentioned promotional conversations. Terrence Crawford might talk to his own. Who did he just leave? Top Rank. Who has a fight this weekend?
Top Rank.
Top Rank.
Where at?
Resorts World.
Where? Las Vegas,
Nevada.
What country?
I don't know what the zip code is.
United States.
89147.
What planet, Renee?
Hey, no. Get him the hell out of here. We're trying to take the ladies.
We got the prospects.
I don't know how.
We got the prospects coming up. Duke Reagan's on there.
Yep.
Troy Isley's on there.
I'll be there early.
Hey, does Duke fight every Top Rank card?
Hell yeah.
Supposed to.
Okay. All right, because my man is working.
And maybe one of the best prospects in boxing, Xander Zayas. Domain.
Yeah.
Back in there. They're moving him well. I like what they're doing with him.
Didn't Xander have an issue last fight? Somebody didn't make it?
Did he?
Am I tripping?
No, you're
thinking Keyshawn.
Keyshawn had an illness a couple times.
No. Down in Australia.
No.
No, I don't think so.
No. Let it go.
But yeah,
Right.
so
Maybe we're wrong.
He's back. Yeah, maybe we're wrong.
Yeah.
But Xander's back. Should be exciting to watch. And then main event.
And shout out to Bruce Trampler and Brad Goodman. Because, we're here talking about how the matchmaking is good for Duke, and those are the guys behind it.
Yeah, some of the funner prospects in boxing right there. But main event, the return of the takeover.
So all Olympians?
The takeover.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah, that would be. Teofimo back in there.
Yes, sir.
Pedro Campa.
Also Olympian, Honduran Olympian.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
I'm not really sure what to expect from him.
I don't want to lie, man. I'm not familiar with Campa.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Been busy with Leo. I ain't had a chance to get a look at him yet, so I'm going in cold.
I also appreciate so I think actually Campa, somebody mentioned, was going to be a guy that Broner was going to fight, but he fought Giovanni Santiago. But I like like Pedro Campa has a pretty solid record, but I like when people act like they're extremely familiar with these guys when realistically you're probably not. They're like, oh, Campa, yeah, he fought. I'm like, sir, you just went to Box Rec like the rest of us did. Like
34-1-1.
Yeah, come on.
I know that. Yeah.
You're a hater. Y'all haters.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Zittel knew you were right. Yeah, I knew you were right.
Yeah, I had a feeling you were. That's why I walked it back. I did.
Yeah.
See?
There you go.
See, I had a feeling my man Ant was
Come on.
But so we get Teofimo. I think
they always underrate Ant.
Shout out to Xander
I'm never calling you the
He'll be
Antster,
back
by
in
the
the
way.
ring next week. Y'all
That's all the ladies call me.
But how do we feel about how do we think Teofimo's gonna look in there? I'm just excited for him to get back in there.
Yeah. Why do we have to prognosticate?
Well, what happened to the Barbosa's kid? That was the fight set
Arnold
up.
Barboza Jr. Well, Barboza let Barboza tell it, and they'll say that they wanted a less dangerous opponent his first fight back.
So
which makes sense.
Because Barboza's he's a boxer, pure boxer, a mover, and it probably wouldn't look good for my man.
He's a top tenor. Like, he's a contender in the division.
The other guy he'll be stationary, come forward, makes him look better in a comeback fight.
I'll be excited to see Teofimo back in there.
You going?
I don't know.
You want to go?
Yeah, I'll go. Yeah,
I'll be there, obviously.
Yeah, I'm down. I'll go. I'll be interested to see him back in there.
I think I got something to do.
I'm still a little not thrown off, but some of his comments after the Kambosos fight still just don't sit right with me, and the fact that he's still kind of holding on to those.
Are you going to approach him about it?
No.
So why
I'm here.
So why even talk about it?
Because we have to talk about the fight. And
But why do we have to talk about? Yeah, but that's like a year ago.
He just did an interview with Mark Kriegel weeks ago.
Damn, he's still talking about it.
Yeah, and the thing that bothered me.
Don't be coming at my man like that.
He's still stuck on the ref. He raised my arm accidentally, so I definitely want. I'm just like, really, like,
because we talked about this last week, and I said this exact same video.
I don't know. I hope because I love Teofimo. I love him as a fighter. I think he's a good guy. I just hope he's good mentally going in there, and physically, obviously coming off the illness or whatever. I can't think of what exactly you'd call that with air in your lungs or whatever it was, but whatever that is, I hope that's fixed as well because that sounds serious. But
he's got a young guy who wears a heart on his sleeve.
Yeah,
deep.
Yeah,
likes to get in. Talk about deep type of topics and is a generational talent, man, with his reflexes, punching power, explosiveness, hand speed.
Think we get an explosive knockout this week?
I hope so. I hope so. The guys that came to, like Fernando Vargas and Mike Tyson, they were guys like him who had a lot of success come to them early, were phenoms, had fiery personalities, and in their early 20s, they lost fights and were able to come back and still become world champion. Mike became champ again, and Fernando became champ again, but they were never quite what they were in their early, and I don't. But the difference there was both of those guys got knocked out by Douglas and Trinidad, he didn't get knocked out.
Yeah.
You know, he was in a tough fight, but he made it to that final bell and actually dropped him in the 10th. So I'm just hopeful that's not the case. That on Saturday we don't see a kid who's still good but not quite what he was. I don't think so. I'm hopeful that he's still that dynamite talent. He's going to have to stay at 140 for many years to come because unlike Ryan and Devin, he's not 5'10", 5'9" with long arms. He's a little tank. And I think he needs to really plant his flag at 40 and take a run at Josh Taylor.
I just think he needs to close the book on the Kambosos fight. Like, just be done with it.
Yeah.
Don't talk about it ever again.
Yeah.
Like, just let that
Make
be.
a run at Taylor because you and Haney's big business at 140 down the
Let
line.
it be what it was. Get back on track. You're at 40 now. Hopefully a little bit more comfortable physically.
Should be.
Into his weight. And yeah, we'll see what he
Do you
does.
think he'll
there.
bounce back well, Shawn?
I do. I think that I from what I've seen of him and what we've had conversations and he's different. And I think that will be proven this coming weekend. I don't see Campa standing in his way, and I don't see him standing in his way. And hopefully that makes sense.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I do expect him to operate. We've seen him the way we've seen him operate in the past.
Yeah.
So I think that basically that's what I mean. I'm looking forward to it, and I think that this is the kind of fight that he needs to kind of emotionally and mentally get him back
get
to
past it.
where he was right before he fought Kambosos.
Yeah.